Hey, what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this pixel art tutorial, we're going to be building Moltres. Now, I got this legendary Pokemon from candypatterns.com, description down below, go check him out. So what do we need for this bird? Well, we need some black, sand, yellow wool, orange wool, red, white, and a bit of gray wool. And that's pretty much it, not that many blocks. So we're going to begin by lining up the best we can, and we're going to begin with 3 blocks of our black wool. So let's go down here and do 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna go up. We're gonna grab our sand and we're gonna place 3 blocks just like that. Now we're gonna grab our black wool and we're gonna place 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And if I sound a little funny, I'm sorry. Just got done petting a cat. It was a lot of fun, but sadly I'm allergic to them, so my nose is a bit stuffed, so I sound funny. But it was well worth the cat petting. So let's get back to Moltres. We're going to grab our black wool. We're going to place a couple blocks here and here. And then here we're going to place 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. Then we're going to grab our yellow wool and we're going to place 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to place 2 white wools. We're going to grab our black. We're going to place 1 block here. And then gray wool, gray wool. And that's going to be his eye. Now we're going to grab our red wool and we're going to place 2 blocks. Above these 2 blocks, we're going to place 2 orange and put a red on either side. And then we're going to grab our orange once again, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3. A red goes here. So make sure you guys have this for him so far. If you look in his Pokédex, it says something really cool that when he gets hurt, he goes deep into the molten lava of a volcano to re-heal himself. So that's kind of cool. Alright, so now we're going to grab our black wool, and we are going to place 2 black wools here, and then red wool on top of this black, so it looks something like this. Now we're going to grab our black wool, we're going to place 1 block right here next to this yellow, then we're going to grab our yellow wool again, and we're going to go up by 1, 2, 3, and then another block right here, so it's 4 tall, and we're going to grab our red, and we're going to place it right here. Now we're going to grab our black and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, basically an upside down short L, just like that. Then we're going to put yellow and we're going to place 1, 2, and then 1, 2 of our black wool, so it looks like a little short C. And then a black on top of this yellow. Now we're going to grab our yellow again and we're going to place 1 yellow next to this black. And then black below that. Yellow and black below that, so we have 2 diagonal blacks going downwards like that. So make sure you guys have this shape before we add our 2 yellow blocks. So we're going to go here and then 2 black wools below. Then we're going to grab our yellow again and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, and below that 1, 2, 3 of our black wool. So make sure you guys have this so far. This would be a great time to hit pause on the video and make sure your Moltres is looking like this. Now we're going to go to this little corner and we're going to add 4 blocks of our black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then going up once. Now we're going to grab our orange wool and replace 1, 2, 3, 4 of our orange wool blocks. And then right here, we're going to place 1 red. And next to that red, we're going to place 2 black wools and then a black on top of the red. Now we're going to grab our yellow and we're going to place a yellow right here. We're going to switch it back to our orange and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down here and up here. Then next to this, we're going to place a red, then 2 orange, and then a red here, and here we're going to place 2 blocks, just like that. Now we're going to grab our black, and for our black wool, what we're going to do is that we're going to grab our... What are we going to do? We're going to grab our black wool. And we actually... What are we going to do? This looks kind of confusing. No, it doesn't. We're going to place 2 yellow wools right there. So my bad. I get confused for a second. But make sure you have those 2 yellow wools right there so we can wrap it around with some black wool. So make sure you guys have this so far. And let's fill this part in with some yellow wool so it's easier to see what we have built so far. Awesome. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to grab our black wool and we're going to place on top of this red, we're going to go 1, and then 1, 2, 3. And we're going to place an orange wool here, followed by 1, 2, 3 of our yellow. Next to this red, we're going to add 1, 2, 3 of our orange and 1 on top. Now we're going to grab our black wool and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So make sure you guys have this so far. Now what we're going to do next is that we're going to place 1 black wool here, and then a red wool on the left, and a red wool on the top, and a black wool on the right. Now we're going to grab our orange and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of our orange wool, followed by 3 blocks of our black wool. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab our orange and we're going to place 3 more blocks just like that. And then we're going to go up and to the right. Oops. Like that. Then we're going to place a yellow. And then 2 more orange. An orange here. Then we're going to grab our yellow and we're going to place 1. 1. And then 1 here. And then we're going to place 4 yellow blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we can grab our black wool and we're going to place 1 block here. Here. And actually another block there, just like that. So make sure you guys have this so far. Now we're going to grab our orange wool, we're going to place 1 block here and then a yellow on top. Followed by 3 blocks of our black wool. 1, 2, 3. And then a block here. 2 black wools. Black, black, black. And then 2 black wools right here. So that was kind of fast. I'm going to take a step back. Make sure you guys have this so far. That's going to be his tail. So you can see he's coming along really nicely. We only have the middle and the left part of his wing, and we'll be out of here. So this is kind of a short tutorial, although a bit complicated because there's a lot of orange and red and all that stuff. But we're going over it slowly so everybody can keep up. So we're going to place now 3 black wools just like that. And then an orange. 2 yellows, 1, 2, and then a black. Next to this black, we're going to place 1 red, and then a black. On top of this black, we're going to place 2 yellows. And we're going to place 1 black right here. On top of this black, we're going to place 1 orange, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. So make sure you guys have that corner looking like this. Now the next part's going to be a bit tricky, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then up. Now we're going to grab our orange wool and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a block here, and 2 blocks here. So make sure you attach these pieces of orange to it just like that. Now we're going to grab our black and we're going to place 2 blacks on top of this orange. We're going to place 1 red here and then an orange and then a yellow. Then a black on top. Then we're going to place 2 black wools. 1, 2. Below those 2 black wools, we're going to place 1 yellow and then a red. We're going to grab our orange and we're going to do 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab our yellow and we're going to do 1, 2, and then a black, black, 2 black wools. So make sure you guys have the top looking like this. We're going to grab our yellow and we're going to place 2 blocks of our yellow, then 2 blocks of our black, and once again 2 blocks of our black. We're going to go to this corner and we're going to grab our orange wool and we're going to place 1, 2, 3. We're going to place 4 yellow wools here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to place another yellow here. Then a black. Next to this black, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can actually fill this part in. And then we're going to go 1, 2. So that was a lot. So let's take a step back. Make sure you guys have this so far for Moltres. We're going to go back and we're going to fill out the middle as soon as we finish putting 1 more block. So now let's go add that 1 block here. And that's going to be the whole outline for our Moltres. So it's looking pretty cool. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to add a yellow here. an orange here. And then we're going to place 1, 2, 3, and 4 of our red blocks just like that. Then we're going to place 1, 2, 3 of our orange. And we're going to place 1 red wool right here. And this square, we're going to fill it in with some yellow wool. So now let's take a little preview, not a preview, but an overview of what we have built so far. I think we only have to place 1 more block that's not yellow and we'll be done. So let's go do that right now. We're going to place a yellow wool right here. And then on top of that, we're going to place a gray wool. And all that we have left to do for Moltres pixel art is just grab our yellow wool and fill it in. So let's do that right now. And there we go, we have finished building our Moltres. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this pixel art tutorial. If you did, please make sure to give us a like, subscribe if you haven't so you can stay up to date with our learning news videos. And if you're interested in building Articuno and Zapdos and maybe a couple other Pokemons, I'll make sure to link them down below in the description. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.